I wasn't surprised that he worked to continue to instill fear in the American people about the crisis on the border, when in reality we know that the only crisis on the border was caused by him when he started separating families. I'm confident that the Democrats will continue to fight the wall. Well, of course, I am very, very proud and honored to serve the people of District 1 in New Mexico. And I sat next to Sharice, the other Native woman in Congress, so that's always a nice thing. I'm proud to serve and really want to get to work. Well, we're wearing white in solidarity for women's suffrage. 100 years since women had the right to vote. This wave of women that came into this Congress, we won the majority. That was caused by President Trump. It's his policies, his rhetoric, all of the negativity that he has espoused since he started his campaign.
I mean, there was moments, I think a lot of my residents at home, even some of them texting me right after the speech saying, is that really true? You know, because many of us in Detroit, especially in the Metro Detroit area, haven't seen increased jobs in manufacturing. We actually have seen, underemployment. We have seen issues around, General Motors leaving our city. So, there seems to be this disconnect of reality of what's actually happening on the ground at home versus what's being said by the president. You can't continue to talk about a wall and not talk about fixing our immigration system and our process. And you can't say he has to be humane, but still do that to children at the border. I don't know what that was about. It's our responsibility and duty as members of Congress to make sure that everyone is following the rule of law, that everyone is not violating the United States Constitution. It's our job. I mean, that's why we have a House Oversight Committee, is that there's transparency and making sure investigations are happening to hold everyone accountable, including the President of the United States. Before I got here, you heard residents constantly say this. They don't feel this connection. They don't feel like Congress speaks for them. More of us are real people with student debt, with, some of us have pre-existing conditions. Some of us have actually lost loved ones because of gun violence. All of us are real people that are very raw, that have experienced a lot of the challenges that many of our residents want to address.